Somebody took a dump right beside the pool.
What did I just see?
Lord have mercy. Are we back? Wait, what? 10 years later, people are going to be making documentaries about this park? In a good way. The rise of the Goodlagoon. How the Goodlagoon became the most successful, safe water park in the history of the entire world. You know what I mean? Hey, you can't be in here. See ya. Have a good day. Okay, she was there already. She didn't fall. Let me go serve some ice cream real quick, dude, please. I'm begging y'all. Y'all gotta have better form on this slide. Y'all gotta have better form. What's good? Chocolate ice cream. There you go. Have yourself a good day, Killian. Thank you so much. Okay. Hey, how you doing? You want a chocolate ice cream? There you go. Have a splendid day, a goober terrestrial day. Thank you. Is that good form? That might not be good form. Ooh, this gonna be scary.
I was traumatized.
Wait, what is that? The horrific tragedies at the Goodlagoon. I gotta watch that. What? Yo, NY with the 5, thank you. What?
I was traumatized by what happened there.
Are you serious? The horrific tragedies at the Goodlagoon?
I was traumatized by what happened there.
Still recovering from getting beaten by the owner of Goodlagoon.
I now have diabetes. I am now a full-blown diabetic who has to give herself insulin because that lemonade sent me over the edge. CaseOh's tried to kill me.
So, if you guys are looking for anything fun to do this
has to give herself insulin because that lemonade sent me over the edge. CaseOh's tried to kill me.
So, if you guys are looking for anything fun to do this year, do not go to the Goodlagoon.
It was August 27, 2025.
Oh my goodness, what is this? This is like a full-blown, like, professional documentary.
Not go to the Goodlagoon.
It was August 27, 2025 when the biggest citizen of Arkansas opened his very first water park, the Goodlagoon. It was a digital paradise born from the imagination of an experienced entrepreneur who has run similar businesses to these in the past. Handing out flyers, Goodlagoon promised everything, a fun and safe experience with a food court that offered warm hot dogs, freshly squeezed lemonade, and homemade ice cream.
I feel like I'm watching one of the videos that I usually watch on YouTube of like a true crime or something, and this is about the Goodlagoon.
Buoyed by their slogan advertised on their website, customers came flocking in with a line wrapping around the corner like a Chick-fil-A on a Friday night. But once they entered the attraction, the realities of the Goodlagoon stood out like CaseOh in a crowd. At the grand opening, CaseOh had just $500 to his name, which is strange given his strong track record of enterprises that reportedly yield high returns.
Times are tough.
After a thorough investigation, it was made clear that he lost his life savings gambling at the casino. This was a new low for CaseOh, and deep inside, he knew that he had to turn a new leaf. From working in the drug industry, it was commendable to see CaseOh finding a way out by opening a water park, though he was so poor that even the umbrellas couldn't provide shade. Customers had to lay on the floor because there were no benches. Additionally, there were no hygienic facilities, so it left them no choice but to shit on the floor. Instead of installing a restroom as his top priority, he built a water slide. It was evident that this slide failed to meet even the most basic health regulations.
Why is this so professional? This is like actual cinema.
The owner proceeded to hand out a slide pass. Jimmy then went backwards down the slide and almost broke his back. The next person then snapped his neck and almost drowned. Luckily, he only walked away with a concussion, which frankly counts as a positive ending compared to most incidents at the Goodlagoon. To put into perspective how dangerous this water park is, visitors were drowning in shallow waters. They would break their leg, causing them to drown. This was a clear safety issue that could have been prevented, but CaseO refused to make any further adjustments.
Stop! Change the location of the slide to the narrower side so that you're not causing injuries. Wait, you might have cooked because when people slide, they have too much momentum and they wind up breaking their ankle right here. But that's on them though. They have to sign a waiver before they come in. Bro, this is out of context. Here, let's open up.
The diving board was such a hazard that the first visitor to drown couldn't go up for air. Instead of applying the feedback, he was more concerned.
Listen to the noise.
Couldn't go up for air. Instead of applying the feedback, he was more concerned about building a hot dog stand.
Let's build a hot dog stand. There we go. Let's go buy some hot dogs.
While customers were lining up for a hot dog, he proceeded to eat it all in front of them.
That wasn't me though.
He became so heavy that he drowned.
CaseO? CaseO.
Not even CaseO himself could survive the Goodlagoon.
No!
On
The
August
Dakota Files!
The Goodlagoon.
The Dakota Files! Oh no!
On August 30th, the Goodlagoon looked promising with new facilities being installed. There were lounge chairs, showers, toilets, trash cans, and a brand new lemonade stand. But nothing could have prepared us for the horrific tragedy that was about to unfold.
Why did you just jump in here knowing there's no water, ma'am? Are you serious right now? Somebody just died. Oh my god, somebody just died in the pool. Why are they not moving?
Goodlagoon lawsuit.
Yeah! Right now. Somebody just died. Oh my god, somebody just died in the pool. Why are they not moving?
Goodlagoon lawsuit, the Dakota Files. A legacy cut short. The family seeks not only monetary damages for their unimaginable loss, but also a court order to ensure no other family has to endure such a pointless, absurd tragedy again.
Dakota?
A horrified eyewitness was brave enough to speak out. I'll never forget the sound.
This is ridiculous. This is what you could literally be viewing this as like this is something real. This is insane. Goodlagoon class action and sticky anus with the 5. Thank you.
It was less of a splash and more of a thud. The owner didn't even flinch, just put up a wet concrete sign and announced the hot dog stand was closing in 5 minutes.
She jumped off the diving board. I had remorse.
As such, this incident encouraged survivors of the Goodlagoon to share their experiences too.
Me and my kids came here for a good day and had to leave due to seeing the owner twerking in one of the pools. My daughter was severely traumatized.
I went in with 3 kids.
Are you kidding?
Came out with 5. I don't know whose children these are.
I ordered a hot dog. They gave me a wet towel.
They charged me $20 for parking. I came by bike.
Knowing that the
That's
business
not
was about to shut down,
true!
CaseO hired his first employee. He gave Benjamin a chance to turn his life
Benjamin!
around from being an ex-drug dealer to becoming a maintenance man at the Goodlagoon. He made a great first impression, repairing the pool fully clothed, but after realizing that he would get paid a whopping $6,000 a month, he reverted to his old ways, purchasing cocaine to smuggle in the corner of the water park.
I'll never forget What has Benjamin been doing the whole time in the same corner? He's been in this corner! Do y'all remember this episode? This entire episode, he stayed in that corner. The whole time! Oh my god. I'm so sorry! Hey, y'all having fun? Oh my god, Promise is drowning. We got somebody drown! Oh my god! Help me, please. There's two people drowning! Do you see how I'm doing my absolute best to help these people, by the way? Just saying. Benjamin, this was the busiest day in Goodlagoon history. And he was not there. And you spent the entire shift in this corner doing this. The entire time, and you left me all on my own. Well, guess what, Benjamin? You are fired! Deserved.
Luckily, not everyone was giving the Goodlagoon a bad review, which is how the business was able to stay afloat.
Shout out to the good reviewers, they were not paid off.
Best place on earth. This place was very nice. Me and my family had a great time.
Thank you so much.
By Lisa G, paid bot 26. If you're looking for a water park that combines the thrill of near-death experiences with the ambiance of a gas station bathroom, Goodlagoon is your dream come true. CaseO has truly revolutionized aquatic entertainment by asking, what if we built a water park and forgot the water? I had a positive time at the Goodlagoon. I came into the establishment wanting to purchase a lemonade because the city was experiencing a drought. After waiting in line, I slipped on a puddle and miraculously, my dislocated leg popped right back into place.
We help people.
Not only did I save myself a hospital trip, the man that served me a lemonade made sure that I was his top priority by assisting me first instead of saving the man that was drowning.
Hang on! Hold on! Ah! You blocked it midair! You just committed a murder! Braylon! I gotta sell these lemonades. Lord have mercy, let me out of this pool. Please let me out of the pool. This looks so bad, but I promise y'all it wasn't that bad.
September 1st, CaseO hired his second employee, Atlas the cashier.
Atlas! Oh my goodness! The Atlas files.
Was a compassionate worker, adjusting his work speed to accommodate CaseO's breakdowns. Atlas knew that when the water park got busy, CaseO was overwhelmed by the amount of trash in the pool, drowning citizens, injuries, graffiti, customers waiting for a hot dog and lemonade, as well as a need to restock products. But instead of appreciating Atlas's compassion, he got physically assaulted and verbally abused.
Did Atlas pay for this video?
Lunch break. Because of this triggering event, Atlas was unable to perform efficiently. He suffered a mild concussion as a result of the unsafe practices carried out by the owner. This caused Atlas to space out, and an upset customer was able to share what he witnessed. I always tell people not to go there. I went to buy a ticket and the cashier Atlas just stared at me for 30 seconds and gave me the wrong ticket. Atlas's brother
This comment just has 345 likes.
Then spoke up.
Dude, I want some chili cheese Fritos right now. Bad, by the way.
My brother Atlas was literally hired to be a punching bag. Atlas was later fired, and this is what he had to say.
Atlas here, former employee of the Goodlagoon. I've been in the hospital since getting punched across the Goodlagoon.
I've had it. Dad, just give me 1 second real quick.
I've got a team of lawyers.
Everybody hated Atlas, by the way. Can we all acknowledge that everybody hated Atlas? Everybody hated him. When we fired Atlas, it was a team effort and we all voted and everybody said good riddance. DJ with the 10, thank you.
We're suing the owner of Goodlagoon for $600 for physical, mental trauma, stand anxiety.
600? Well, you can have that.
Plus an extra $100K for hospital expenses.
Not even the employees were safe from the Goodlagoon. By this point, the dangers of the water park were so well known that ambulances simply idled outside waiting to treat the next patient. But
I never even noticed.
despite the piles of lawsuits stacking
Skull
up,
shaker with the
CaseOh's
five.
had a vision, and that vision was to place fountains directly in front of the slides and diving boards so that his victims would crack their skull open. You see, one of his pools was officially branded the brain-eating amoeba zone.
Everybody loves this zone!
As a smart businessman, the fountains
Whoa!
cost-effective substitute for professional lobotomies. The strategy was simple: crack their skull, contract a brain-eating amoeba, cause memory loss, then buy another ticket. In this way,
What? That is not what my business model. Stop. That is not what my business model
became
was.
extremely profitable with reoccurring customers. The only downside was that they couldn't see the puddles right in front of them and that they would dive into an empty swimming pool. This caused them to routinely break their legs, requiring constant rescues, but the sacrifice was worth it. Goodlagoon was now a 3-star establishment. On September 8th, River became the new cashier, but unfortunately, he received the same brutality as Atlas. Soon enough, he became CaseOh's first victim when
a shocking yeah.
testing out his newly acquired taser.
This looks bad, but it's not as bad as this is making it out to be.
To carry out his nefarious plan and rise to the top, CaseOh needed his workers to eliminate any distractions. As such, CaseOh murdered River's girlfriend.
You can't find me for this, medic! You're finding me for this! Are you sick? You can't find me for this!
But it doesn't just stop there. Moments before disaster struck, an abundance of guests got injured at the new slide zone.
Oh my god. Elisa! Go back. I missed what? There's somebody dead in the pool! Stay with me! Why is there somebody dead in the pool? I missed art. That?
Eliminate any distractions.
Yo, come on! Bro, this makes me look so evil!
Such, CaseOh murdered River's girlfriend.
You can't find me for this, medic! You're finding me for this! Are you sick? You can't find me for this! I just want to point out real quick, this is making me look way worse than it was. It wasn't this bad.
But it doesn't just stop there. Moments before disaster struck, an abundance of guests got injured at the new slide zone.
Oh my god. Elisa! There's somebody dead in the pool! Stay with me! Why is there somebody dead in the pool? Oh my god! What is happening? Careful on the slide! We're losing everything. We're actually losing everything. Somebody's dead in the pool. What is happening? Careful on the slide! We're losing everything. We're actually losing everything. Somebody's dead in the pool. We might actually lose everything. No joke. We might actually. There's somebody standing there.
The next day, River came into work distraught after finding out his girlfriend passed away due to unforeseen circumstances.
Matter of fact, you're getting fired mid-shift. You're literally getting fired mid-shift. No joke. Get out of my water park right now.
River was hoping to seek some
Deserved.
closure, so he returned as a paying customer. But CaseOh
no.
immaturely carried a grudge and denied River a hot dog.
Get out of my water park! I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get you some hot dogs real quick. Thank you.
After intimidating guests with a taser, River was seen drowning, and what you're about to witness will leave you gasping for air.
Stay with me, River. I got you right here. Wait, is this a taser? I thought I had a life preserver. I just killed everybody in the... It's actually over. What do you mean you ain't getting out of this one? I can fix this. I can fix this. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Chad, it's actually over. There's no coming back from this one. We came back from it, though. I'm not, no, River can stay floating. Don't save him, he ain't worth it. Hey, you can't take that. Hey, you're taking my, no! About to say you cannot take my life preserver that I tried to save him with. Facts!
On September 17th, CaseOh got his crusty hands on the Mega Looper.
My what?
On September 17th, CaseOh got his crusty hands on the Mega Looper, a neon stripe monstrosity that seemed like it was designed by CaseOh himself. This slide practically raised the middle finger to basic engineering, having an open hood on both curves that tilted at just the right angle to launch customers 50 feet into the air. You would think that a water park that prioritized heavily on safety would reconsider their choices, especially after what we have witnessed at the slide zone. Yet somehow, the ride was greenlit. This slide was officially branded the Death Loop, and CaseOh proceeded to do what we all would. This slide, what we have witnessed at the slide zone. Yet somehow, the ride was greenlit. This slide was officially branded the Death Loop, and CaseOh proceeded to do what we all would have done if we were serial killers.
What?
He removed one of the safest slides for 2 more Death Loops.
Oh my! Oh Lordy, no! Oh Lord, sir! Sir, oh my God! I think that was the first. I think that was the first Death Loop. It's like there's like oh my goodness! Look at that form! Golly! There wasn't this many. These got to be repeat clips from different angles. Somebody, that's a person. What happened to her? Oh no! Oh Lord! Come on. This person right here's got good form too, and they're just fine. See this? Look. You know what I mean? Chat, the last thing you would ever do with the Goodlagoon is scream in fear. Everything is fine all the time here. You know what I'm saying? There's 4 bodies! No, don't start saying massacre. It is not a massacre. Stop. Okay, what is going on? Oh my God! Was that a meteor? What was that? Chat, the Death Loop is claiming more victims than ever. There's like, oh my! The Death Loop is claiming more victims than ever. There's like, oh my goodness! Look at all the people that have a great time on the Death Loop. I mean, there's nothing better. And stay out! Get off the diving board! Bro!
By this stage, it was simply negligence, and even the customers were ready to sue.
Hey, no, we gotta get to sleep right now.
So CaseOh responded the only way he knew how to, doubling down on the brain-eating amoeba strategy. Essentially, he hired a hitman.
I did what?
doubling down on the brain-eating amoeba strategy. Essentially, he hired a hitman disguised as a lifeguard to crack people's skulls open so that they would forget that they were ever at the Goodlagoon.
Oh, Lord have... Oh, my goodness! Please, gentle. Please. For once in your life. Am I missing something? Who's that? Cade, what are you doing? We don't need more injuries! Cade, somebody is dead in this pool and you're just swimming!
While lawsuits stacked higher than the death slides, TikTok was flooded with horror stories.
Oh no.
The testimonies you are about to witness reveal just how far CaseOh went to silence critics with his legal team and attempting to finish the job with brain-eating amoebas.
I'm one of the organizers for the Goodlagoon Union, and we just filed a lawsuit against Goodlagoon for their unfair labor practices. And now I think that there's somebody in my house. They're trying to intimidate me. I don't know what they want me to do. I can't take back the lawsuit, and I'll never stop fighting for the rights of the workers at Goodlagoon.
Bro!
No. I need to speak up about my experience at Goodlagoon. My friend and I went to Goodlagoon to have a fun day, and we both left with lasting trauma. My friend thought it would be fun to go do the viral 24-hour slide challenge, where you go stand on top of the slide for 24 hours. It doesn't hurt anybody.
You know you're not allowed to do that, ma'am.
Anyways, the owner will literally climb to the top of the slide and jump off with a baseball bat.
Wait, what? My parents think this is real, no joke? GG.
And hit you with the baseball bat on the way down. So my friend goes flying across the park, and when the owner hits the ground, he hit the ground so hard that the entire slide started shaking, and myself, and one other guest at the top of the slide fell and hit the concrete. If you want to have a fun time at a water park, do not go to Goodlagoon.
That's just a lie.
I will be pursuing legal action.
So some of y'all have been telling me in my comments to go back to the Goodlagoon and give them a second chance. Since I've been there, not only have they completely remodeled the entire park, but now they are also a 4-star establishment.
Five now.
Hey, maybe I should give them a second chance because it does look a lot better now. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna see what it's about now.
We thought we were gonna have a fun vacation, and we went to the Goodlagoon, and look what happened. Look at her legs.
So this is the paperwork that was submitted by my lawyer today. Everybody's been so great and supportive, aside from the Goodlagoon legal team, which, I mean, they're monsters. I don't expect them to have any humanity in them. But if you were also hurt, keep speaking.
Case, it is time to shut down.
That is absolutely unbelievable. This is just slander at this point.
I lost my ear there.
Hey, Case. So I had some friends.
Oh my goodness. Oh my, bro!
Go to your water park not too long ago, the Goodlagoon. They said the hot dogs were undercooked. The trash was everywhere. You got to clean it up. You got to cook the food all the way. You got to make sure that your slides are up to standards.
They're there.
Or you're not going to be successful for very long.
Case, Chris Hansen here.
Oh my God.
Here, True Blue Streaming Crime Network Takedown, To Catch a Predator, all the rest. Now I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there at that raggedy-ass water park.
What?
You're not going to be successful for very long.
Case, Chris Hansen here, True Blue Streaming Crime Network Takedown, To Catch a Predator, all the rest. Now I'm going to need you to have a seat right over there at that raggedy-ass water park of yours, Goodlagoon. Your mother and I are very concerned. I see that you've done a bad job running the lagoon, the water park. People slipping everywhere, bad hot dogs, faulty slides.
No.
Tasing employees.
No.
You know, there's water all over the place. You could electrocute somebody, tasing. Do better. I'll be watching.
I'm sorry.
Listening.
To this day, the Goodlagoon continues to lure innocent victims using tactics borrowed straight from Scientology. But what you've seen is only the tip on the iceberg, because across town, another water park has already made its debut, and let's just say it didn't go swimmingly. That is
that's not from the Goodlagoon.
The tip of the iceberg, because across town another water park has already made its debut, and let's just say it didn't go swimmingly. That is for another story. This concludes horrific tragedies at the Goodlagoon.
All jokes aside, that was actually cinema. I'm not gonna lie, that was dude. All jokes aside, that might have been the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That was actually like that was I literally felt like I was watching one of my like true crime videos that I watch. It was like the same way. Yo, that was cinema. Dude, W video, that is crazy. Bro. That's actually cinema. Chat, rate that video out of 10. That was great. That was actually great. Wow. Type 1 if you're a better person after seeing that. It's crazy that some people think it's real. Chat, you want to know what the craziest part is? There's at least probably 1,000 people on the planet that think it's 100% real. Maybe more. See you in jail? Yeah, I told y'all at the start of the stream, this was my last stream because they got me. Y'all remember that business I had to attend to yesterday? That was me meeting with the legal team, and I'm cooked. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gone for 20 years, chat. Spicy McChicken 22 with 5 gifted. Yo, 5,000 bits from K. Yo, WK with the 5,000 bits. Hey, Case, I have a cat. He's so chill, but never meows. Sometimes he gets behind my back, and I think he tries to kill me. I notice him several times get behind my back while I'm not looking, try to bite me so hard. What should I do? Just let him be. Not gonna lie, he ain't hurting nobody. Yo, GU with the 5 gifted. Thank you. Yo, Zach with 5,000 bits as well. W Zach with the 5,000 bits as well. This is my 800,000 bits. That is crazy, chat. Zach has gifted 800,000 total bits to the channel. That is legitimately insane. I'm running out of supernatural / paranormal stories, sadly, but I still got some scary tales to share. For example, about 2 years ago, I got charged by a 14-point bull elk during the peak of the rut. That was kind of scary. Yo, Zach, I don't know what kind of situations you be getting into, but you need to sit at the house for a little while and chill out. You just came here the other day talking about you was like all snapped up and everything. Zach, you need to be careful, Bubba. Yo, Finn with the 5. Zach. There's a Goodlagoon game by W Game Dev Studios. Is there really? Oh, yeah, my mom told me about that literally right before I started stream. Should I play that tonight? Chat, should I play that tonight? Goodlagoon horror game? Hello? Wait, before that? Before that. Or click the pin link. Oh, yeah, you could just click the pin link to get in the Discord, literally. Oh, wait, never mind. No, you do not have to join. You do not. No, this ain't it. This pin link's for Beyond the Veil. You ain't got to join the Discord to do the Beyond the Veil action. I got to watch this lawyer video. Mom, can you link it to me? Mega Bonk. Somebody just randomly said Mega Bonk and it made me mad. I gotta watch this video. There it is. Chat. I gotta say though, Mega Bonk's game of the year. You know what? Mega Bonk probably is game of the year, and that's not my type of game. But I dabble like every now and then in it, and it's like, wow, that's actually fun. I suck though, like horrible. I suck at that. Okay, I heard about this. Here we go. I have not watched this, but here it is. 16 minutes. I ain't gonna pause it. You know, usually any video that I watch, you add another 20 minutes to it. Here we go. Yo, Bedside with the 5, thank you. Law by Mike. Yeah. Real lawyer investigates case. This is scary, by the way. When I heard about this, I got kind of scared. I'm like, wait, I hope he's not serious.
CaseOh's over guilty. All right, today we're putting CaseOh's Goodlagoon.
Wait, what? I said I wasn't going to pause, but hold on, what?
Water park on trial. We're going to examine the possible lawsuits and crimes he could face. And remember, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Okay, whoa, we're good. We're good.
And does not constitute legal advice. Let's get into it. First, we're going to analyze guest safety. Let's check out these clips. Starting with CaseOh is injured.
Bro.
Is that person dead?
CaseOh?
What? Someone drowned in the pool. And he's not doing anything. What are you doing, man?
What do you mean? So this dude's a real lawyer, like for real lawyer, like actually real? No way. No way.
Oh, now someone just slipped here. Oh my gosh. Why are there no lifeguards here? You're already breaking a law right now. There's no lifeguards.
It just started!
Someone died. Now, water parks have a duty of reasonable care to keep their park safe, which means that they must fix or warn about hazards they knew or should have known about. If they don't and someone's injured, that's premise liability negligence. Now, that's lawsuits for money if people sue CaseOh, but this can also turn into criminal charges if his conduct is beyond careless, which means he could be charged with criminal negligence or involuntary manslaughter if someone dies. There's no—
Yo! Slow down, Mr. Mike! I just want to point out that remember when the pool went out and Dakota died? There was a sign there. Goodlagoon class action with the 5. Thank you.
Lifeguards on duty. When you operate a water park like this, you have to have lifeguards.
I do, though.
Violating a law about lifeguards here could lead up to $1,000 fine and or
Wait a minute.
violate.
Is that a 10 million play button? Oh my goodness, this dude got motion. Frank the security guard with the 5.
A law about lifeguards here could lead up to $1,000 fine and or 6 months in jail time. Now, when it comes to this puddle on the ground, it's expected that water is going to be at a water park, but it all depends on how long this puddle has been sitting here, and Queso didn't clean it up in time. It looks like the person is either dead or permanently disabled. Full death one, that could be tens of millions of dollars, and Queso would be looking at criminal negligence charges because he doesn't have lifeguards here. What are you doing? In this next clip, Sela falls in an empty swimming pool. Let's check it out.
Okay, she sent on the slide. Oh my gosh.
This is
You know when a lawyer face palms, it's over. Oh my God.
Crazy. The pool is not even filled fully with water. So why are there no warning signs
There
here?
was!
How are people supposed to know they're not supposed to go in this pool? This is crazy. That person's not moving. That looks like a death. Queso is just murdering people left and right. What are you doing?
Okay, hold on.
We're going to say for each death that Queso caused here because of negligence, the verdict's going to be approximately $10 million.
What? Did he say per death?
Now, because Queso didn't do any sort of protection
I
to
tried.
warn people that this pool wasn't filled fully with water, he could be facing involuntary manslaughter charges.
Stop.
So on the criminal side, he could be facing up to 4 years in
don't
prison
do that.
for each one of these involuntary manslaughter charges. Next up, we have the Dakota incident. Now, this one I know went pretty viral.
Oh, no! No! Just jump in here knowing there's no water, ma'am. Are you serious right now?
What?
Somebody just died. Oh my God, somebody just died in the pool. I see somebody's foot. Chad,
What?
somebody just jumped in head first and broke their neck. Somebody
Oh my
just
gosh.
over here. They're not moving.
Queso, you killed another person.
There's a dead person in the pool!
Yeah, because your pool's not filled with water.
But look, we debunked this because there was a warning sign on the top of it. Silver with the 5.
They're dead.
Hey, are they going to be okay?
No.
No, they're not going to be okay, Queso.
What does your legal team have to say? Oh, there actually is a message from the legal team. The diving board is joy, not danger. Fear isn't fact. My client, the lifeguards, ensure every board is inspected, reinforced, and safe. Nobody is forced. Choice is yours. The reward is courage, laughter, and memories that outweigh any nerve. Come on.
What sort of legal team is this?
What you mean? The legal team is why I'm still here. Inherent with the 5, thank you.
That is nonsense.
No, it's
First of all,
not.
It's not about the diving board here. It's about the fact that you didn't warn or rope off this pool so people have an active...
No, he needs a better clip. There was a warning sign over the top of it.
Water park are just jumping into it. You need to have some sort of warning, some sort of blockage so that people don't go into the pool like that. Queso, you are definitely going to be liable for this.
Sir, please
that
stop.
Person doesn't survive. You're looking at a wrongful death civil lawsuit. You're looking at involuntary manslaughter for a crime. Things are not looking good for you, man. No warning signs at all from Queso.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a big problem. Next up, we got a guest falling from a big slide.
The fact that some people go down the slide just fine and others don't is proof that it is user error. Like, look, this lady right here... Why did he scoff like that when I said that? That's true. That's what she's doing. So she's going to have no problems. Watch.
Bro, there's a lot of problems here. That person is very likely dead. It looks like they were catapulted off a 5-story slide. So there's evidence here now that Queso has knowledge this slide hurts people, and he continues to operate it anyway, knowing that the slide can hurt people.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Hello?
And he continues to operate it anyway, knowing that the slide can hurt people would elevate this to second-degree murder. We're not talking about manslaughter anymore here. We're talking about murder. Which means he could be facing a $10,000 fine and up to 15 years in prison. Man, Queso, you're going to need a good legal team. I don't know if I want to defend you on this one. Next up, Della and Yehuda are injured. Oh, there's a dead person next to the slide. Queso's not saying anything right now. There's another dead person. His slide is just killing people left and right.
I gotta go get a med kit. Why is there multiple people injured and laying dead on the ground?
Because your slide sucks.
No, it doesn't.
They're dead and injured on the ground because you have a slide that is defective and hurting
people.
You need to shut it down. I don't think a med kit is gonna help you, man. These people aren't breathing. Next up, we're gonna look at violence at the park.
What?
So when it comes to violence...
Oh, no.
At the park, if Queso is causing them, you're looking at both civil liability and criminal liability. And we're gonna break those down. Let's start with Queso uses a hammer on guest Cora.
What you laughing at? Is this a joke to you? You know how much money and work I put into this place? And you wanna laugh in my face? Well, guess what? You ain't welcome at the Goodlagoon, Cora!
Whoa! Whoa, man. He just took a sledgehammer to her face.
You gonna laugh at me? I put all my
I didn't mean to.
hard-earned money and time into this place and you laugh!
Calm down, Queso. Calm down.
We have assault and battery with a deadly weapon here. A sledgehammer is considered a deadly weapon because it can cause serious harm. There's much more harm than your fist could cause. This also could be considered attempted murder.
No! See, we're reaching now!
Looking at 10 to 25 years in prison. And if this person dies, that's murder. And Queso is looking at life in prison.
No.
There's no argument of self-defense here. He literally hits them because they're laughing at him. Oof, you're going to jail, buddy. All right, let's look at another clip of Queso with a hammer.
I'm gonna make an example out of you!
Whoa.
Everybody look!
Oh! What the heck? He's like on a rampage.
I'm committing a murder broad day!
All right.
I did not say that. I did not say that. I never said I'm committing a murder broad day. That's AI. That didn't even sound like me. I never said I'm committing a murder broad day. I never said that.
On a rampage.
I'm committing a murder broad day.
All right, well, I don't think I need to tell you what crime was committed here. He just admitted to it. He's committing a murder broad day, and we have video evidence, so that's life in prison. Now we got Queso hitting guests with a hammer over and over. This already sounds bad.
Well, there's a pervert. Where? Who's a pervert? This guy?
Oh.
And don't you ever think about coming back.
Yeah,
either.
but this was deserved, though. This was deserved. You can't hold this one against me.
Hey, you understand me, Troy? Don't you?
Oh. 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 Whoa. He's just smashing this guy 100 times.
And stay out!
I'm assuming this guy is dead. So this is second-degree murder because Queso appears to be acting in the heat of passion. It's not premeditated, but he goes up to this person and starts smashing him with a hammer over and over again. That's at least 15 years to life.
No way!
In clip, Queso hits Keanu with a baseball bat.
We're getting ready to die, big dog. Get out of here.
Dude.
Wait. Okay, let's see if the manufacturers fixed the slot.
Yeah, the manufacturer didn't fix the slide. Your slide is still killing people, okay? So this is battery with a deadly weapon. Just like a hammer, a bat is considered a deadly weapon. He hit that guy across the pool. The guy didn't even land in the pool. He's all the way on the other side of the park. Yeah, that is definitely some serious injuries. He's looking at least 10 to 25 years in prison.
Come
Don't
on.
forget.
Is he going to add all this up, by the way? He's not adding all this up, is he?
These crimes, also the people can sue. He's gonna be facing lawsuits as well. All right, next up, we're gonna look at food and sanitation. I'm guessing Queso didn't do well at this either.
Wow.
First up, we have Queso removing trash bags from the swimming pool.
Oh, why is there?
I'm sorry, hold on. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad.
That is bad. You have trash in your swimming pool, man. So health codes typically require that you keep pools sanitary. Having trash in it is definitely not sanitary. Looking at this clip, it says we are on day 7. If this has already been going on for 7 days, he could be getting the fine of $1,000 and up to 6 months in jail.
That's
every
unfair.
day.
That's
So
unfair.
times that by 7. Each violation of the health code here counts as a separate offense for every day it occurs. Let's check out this next clip where Raina slips on poop. What the heck?
What you want, lemonade with ice?
Ooh, that is gross. Who's pooping on the ground?
That is exactly. That's not my fault. It's literally not my fault. Lawsuit for real.
Yeah, okay, so that's definitely going to be a lawsuit. You have poop on the ground. This is definitely an OSHA violation for not maintaining a safe walkway. If Queso has repeated violations like this, it can go all the way up to $165,000.
That is so unfair. You're just trying to railroad me in court. That's all you're trying to do now. This is unfair.
$1,000 per violation. Queso, you need to find a new job. This water park business isn't for you. We'll just move on to the next clip about a rusty toilet being cleaned.
To put in perspective how dirty this is, look at this.
Ugh. Is this why Queso says dookie all the time? That is disgusting, man.
Unsanitary bathrooms like this, that's another OSHA violation for sanitation. And if it keeps happening, or this is willful, that's up to $165,000 per violation.
It wasn't willful.
And potential jail time. The more that this is occurring, the more likely he is to get jail time. Next up, we got Queso throws and spreads trash.
My chest hurts. We're getting sued. My stomach hurts. I just watched somebody die. I just threw the trash all over the place. Oh my goodness, I'm about to panic.
It looks like Queso's having a mental breakdown. So all this trash and poop is clearly unsanitary, and if there's any risk of disease being spread, Queso could be facing a misdemeanor charge as well. So now Queso's throwing the
that's
trash
just a misdemeanor. We good.
bag and misses and throws it again.
Somebody waited too long for an ice cream. Oh, you poor thing. You waited too long for an ice cream. People are dying.
What's interesting about this is he threw trash at someone and missed, and that's considered assault if they...
No, I was trying to put that in the trash can.
Trash coming at them. So even though he didn't make contact with the trash, which would be battery, the fact that he threw something at someone and put them in fear of getting hit, that would be assault. Next up, Queso spots many piles of trash all over the floor.
Look at the amount of disgusting trash just all over the place. I mean, oh my goodness, have some respect for the Goodlagoon, please.
Oh my God. This is definitely a public health violation. He's intentionally throwing trash around. He's creating disgusting things on the ground. I don't even want to get into the details. It's nasty.
Next up, let's look at the employee issues. In this clip, Queso punches an employee named Atlas. Let's check it out.
Atlas screwed up an order for a visitor.
Wait.
I've had it.
He just punches a guy for messing up his order. You can't do that, man.
Why not?
You're definitely getting sued for
Why
this.
not?
All right, this is definitely a personal injury lawsuit. This person for sure is injured. They went flying across the screen. And then you're also looking...
Slow-mo replay.
At criminal charges for battery here. So battery causing serious injury is up to 4 years in prison. There's
no way!
Also going to get sued here for harassment of his employees. So now we have personal injury lawsuit, we have an employment lawsuit, and we have criminal charges. This might be the worst boss I've ever seen. In this next clip, Queso bullies an employee named River.
River screwed up an order for a visitor?
What is he going to do to his employee? What the? Bro just pushes his employees for messing up an order?
Yeah!
That's not the way you handle stuff, okay? You need to write up a warning. You don't just go physically hit your employee.
We didn't have no paper that day.
You're going to get sued for that. This sort of conduct is not allowed. You're definitely going to get sued, and your place is going to get shut down if you keep doing this to your employees. River could be suing for pain and suffering, for all the emotional distress
we ran out of paper.
Puts him through. I mean, I'm getting stressed out just watching this. You're not going to...
River, I'm not going to say something, but River can't do those things anymore. River's in a ditch somewhere, in a garbage bag. Yo, Beta with the 5, thank you.
Be able to afford the lawsuit you're about to get. Now Queso is hurting River again? What's about to happen here?
Yo, River.
Oh, he's got a taser. What the? He's taunting him.
Oh, he knows what's up.
River ran away from him. Oh my gosh. This employee probably has PTSD.
No,
how
he
many times Queso has hurt him. He's just trying to avoid Queso at all costs. I don't blame him.
River,
why not?
You've been doing real good recently. And I'm going to give you an extra $100 on your paycheck if you let me do this right here, okay? Yeah, you can do it, boss. Okay, let's go. He consented to it! He can't say nothing now!
What? Okay, he did not consent to that.
He said, yeah! I'm going to replay it! I'm going to run it back! Extra $100 on your paycheck if you let me do this right here, okay? Yeah, you can do it, boss. Okay. Hello? Hello? He literally said I can for the 100. Okay, let's go.
What? Okay, he did not consent to that case, so that's battery with a deadly weapon.
No.
You can't just pretend to hear a voice in your head that said they consented. Without that consent, you're definitely getting criminal charges here. And tased him again.
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh, River just did like a breakdance move. He does not look okay, man. I think he needs to find a new job. A taser is a deadly weapon. That's 2 to 4 years in prison and a felony. Now Queso's using a taser on Adrian and River, and I feel bad for River, man.
I didn't.
Well, I don't feel that bad because he's definitely going to win a lot of money from Queso.
His family might. What are y'all doing in here? What are y'all doing?
Oh my gosh. He's just tasering his staff. What type of sick, demented mind does this guy have? CaseO, what's wrong with you?
Nothing!
So that's 2 counts of battery with a deadly weapon. 2 to 4 years in prison for each count.
No
We're looking
way.
at 4 to 8 years right here for tasering his employees. And oh man, are they gonna sue him. They're gonna sue him for personal injury, for emotional distress, unsafe work environment. The list goes on and on.
No.
CaseO, you better be saving some money for your lawyers. Call me. All right, so we got some more. Goes on and on.
Yo, W Mans, bruh. He's ready to defend me in the face of certain loss.
Hey, so you better be saving some money for your lawyers. Call me. All right, so we got some more clips here supposedly showing CaseOh's negligence. What could go wrong that hasn't already?
You're the first person. Good luck.
Oh my gosh. I think she just cracked her spine. If this is the first person to go down this slide, why didn't he test this out before?
I did, and I did fine.
Wouldn't get injured. I don't know how she gets back up after that. This looks like negligence. He should have made sure that these slides were safe before installing them, and definitely don't use humans as your first test. This is also very reckless. I think he should be charged with criminal negligence here as well.
Come on.
If this person is severely injured, that's 1 to 10 years in prison. Now, normally just watching someone getting injured isn't going to get you into criminal trouble, but he owns this park, and he should know whether his rides are safe or not, and not put people down a slide that could crack their spine in half.
I did.
So CaseO watches a guest get hurt going down the slide backward and upside down, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. What? What the?
See the way he slowly sunk into the... Guess what? He can't do nothing about that in a court of law. You want to know why? Because he went down the slide backwards and upside down. You're not allowed to do that. GG.
Oh, we can do something about that in a court of law. You could definitely face liability here because you're not giving proper warning or instructions to the customers using the slide.
I did!
Even though you're saying you're not allowed to go down upside down on the slide, I don't see any signs warning customers that they can't do that. You need to make sure you have an employee at the top of the slide that ensures that everyone is going down the proper way.
Well, what if you can't afford an employee to stand at the top of the slide?
Being safe. Now, this customer could be somewhat at fault, but you're still going to face a lawsuit and probably have to pay some money.
That's
You
not
can
fair.
sue you. So now CaseO realizes River is drowning and uses a taser on people in the pool.
Oh no, not this. Oh, it's over. It's over. How did he get this clip? Drowning customer, hang on.
All right, CaseO's doing the right thing. He's trying to save him.
Wait, is this a taser? I thought I had.
Oh, no.
I just killed everybody in that.
All right, now we're looking at mass murder. He just killed everyone in the pool. We've got 3 counts of murder here. CaseO's going away for life. Depending on where he lives, a death penalty could happen here. Intentionally killing people with a taser.
Does Arkansas have death penalty?
That's murder. I guess he could argue that he didn't know that the taser in the water would electrocute everyone. I didn't. But most people know that. I think his defense is weak. He's coming off more as a psychopath. Next, CaseO watches a guest fall from the slide. I don't know why he has this slide on his water park. People keep dying on it. This slide needs to be shut down. The fact that he
Diana with the 5 gifted, thank you.
knows this is killing people means that he's going to get charged with at least second-degree murder. You're looking at 15 years to life. This is the scariest water park I've ever seen. It's important to note that we only covered a fraction of the actual chaos that happened here. Reviewing every single incident would take hours, but we do have access to the park's daily reports. And from that, we can estimate the overall damage and liability. So based on my analysis on all of these injuries and the 22 deaths that occurred, we're looking at $399.9 million. in damages. But we're not done yet. We have to add the employment lawsuits that CaseOh's going to get, and I saw at least 2 of them, which means that CaseOh will at least owe another $400,000 until more people come forward. And trust me, I think there's a lot more. Then you have to add the health code violations, which are $1,000 per day, and the OSHA violations, which are around $165,000 per incident. And we're not done yet. We have to add up the crimes. For the crimes, we got criminal negligence, battery with a deadly weapon, involuntary manslaughter, and second-degree murder. Final verdict, CaseOh owes over $400 million in damages and has close to a 3,000-year prison sentence.
This is where I'm at for real. Goodlagoon lawsuits caught up to me. Now I'm just in here.